Hi guys, Roo here from Prepared Camping, and today I'm going to talk about food storage. With 24-hour shopping nowadays, lots of people don't tend to bother doing this as much, and I think that's a mistake. It's fairly easy to keep some dried foods around the house, you know, like rice, beans, things like that, pulses. They'll just last for ages, you know, and they're very, very cheap. And canned food is another example of that, like spam or corned beef, you know, baked beans, tin potatoes, kippers, all that sort of stuff. I'll do a selection here. Now, whilst we as a family try to eat as much fresh produce as we possibly can, we always keep a larder cupboard full of tinned goods. These often go out camping with us because they're handy to chuck into a box to take away. And you can create some fairly simple, relatively tasty but very, very high calorie meals with them. So they're perfect for when you're going, you know, like on camping where you're doing lots of hiking and bits and bobs during the daytime. Or if you had to, you know, say if you were stuck in the house for an extended period of time, or if there was some sort of problem with the food supplies getting to your local stores, you know, you could survive off this quite happily. I mean, they are quite high in salt content, so you probably wouldn't want to be living off them forever. But you know, that's not the plan, is it? You know, if something went wrong, you'd be looking to hunt your own meat, grow your own vegetables, things like that. So, you know, but as an emergency, it's pretty handy, you know. I mean, quite often, we recycle these quite a lot, and we get small tins rather than giant ones. So they'll do like for, you know, making individual sandwiches for going to work, say for lunches. Like this is a 200 gram portion of spam, which isn't a very large lump of food. But for that 200 grams, I mean, if I just show you the calorific content here, you'll see there that says per 100 grams. So for this 200 gram tin, you're talking nearly 600 kcal. That's a lot of energy. You know, that's a quarter of your day's daily allowance in one little can like that. You know, and it's fairly easy if you're doing a meal for a few people to just chuck in a can per person. Baked beans, potatoes, things like that, you know, they're also quite handy to have in canned form as well, rather than always just doing them from fresh. Particularly beans, I love beans. I have that on so many things. Put it in chilies, put it in everything. But yeah, there's lots of different things you can do with canned produce, and it gets a bad reputation. You know, lots of people slate things like spam and corned beef and that, but I actually quite like them. Maybe I'm just a freak like that. I don't know. So as you can see, I mean, really high calorific values, dirt cheap. I mean, look, that can of spam, it's £1. It's an adult portion. There's, you know, if you're a female, that's a third of your daily calorific intake. For a grown man like such as myself, that's nearly a quarter, you know, for £1. And it takes up virtually no space and lasts for years. You know, they're also handy for taking out camping and everything, as I said. So yeah, it's just something to consider. Just show you like the can of spam here, for example. Don't know if you can read that. That says that expires the end of January 2021. Tin of corned beef here, January 2022. Some kipper fillets. That one's only 2020, but still a couple of years, you know. But these are things that we just keep in the house. So you know, for a short term, they do you really, really well. I mean, like you know, you've got all your proteins and everything that you need in them as well. They're really good. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. So please, you know, you leave the comments in the comment section, or you can contact me on Twitter, Instagram, email, all that stuff. I'd love to hear what you think, and I look forward to hearing from you. So please like if you liked. Potentially, if you're new here, consider subscribing and look for other content. And just like to say thank you. Take care.